Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to another crafty decor adventure. Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am over the moon excited to share with you some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly decor crafts. So this is another episode in my huge I Love Christmas series. I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique a gorgeous on a budget. Hey, listen, don't forget to join me, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and punch that bell. It's totally free. It will update you every time I post a new video. I post several DIY videos a week on YouTube, as well as several a day over on Facebook. Hey, also don't forget to keep up with the good work crafting and decorating. I feel like crafting and decorating is so good for your heart and soul. So without further ado, go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. Okay, for this DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super easy little Christmas wreath. So I'm taking this flocked Christmas wreath. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby or Michael's last season. And then I'm using this roll of Dollar Tree Deco mesh, and I'm simply taking the evergreen branches and kind of poofing them over on each other, or crossing them over on each other is what I meant to say. And then just pulling out the little red poofs, and that's going to kind of fill out your little deco mesh wreath. And I would say that the poofs are about 10 to 12 inches. You can do them larger or smaller, however you kind of prefer. I thought I was going to use several rolls of deco mesh, but I didn't want to completely cover up all of the flocking. I think it's really pretty with the evergreen. And so I just kind of gently pushed it in and out, and it kind of, made the little poofs, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I did them on the top part of the wreath, and then I also pulled them kind of underneath and around. The next thing I'm doing is I'm taking this cute little Merry Christmas from our gnome to yours, kind of like home gnome to yours. And I just took the evergreen branches again and then tied that into the wreath. So I actually haven't really had to zip tie anything or use any pipe cleaners or wires. The next thing I want to do is make this super easy little bow. This is no tools required. So you're just going to take your ribbon and loop it over on itself. And I would say that the ribbon length right here is about 14 inches. And I'm going to do that about 4 times. And you can see that I'm counting to make sure there's 2 loops on each side of my ribbon there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and trim that off. And you can even measure your ribbon from, your hand to your elbow. That's going to be about 12 to 13 inches. Now you can see I'm measuring to get just a little bit smaller of the ribbon loops, and I'm just going to kind of cross them over on itself and kind of keep looping it together. And then again, I'm going to trim that off as well. I'm going to put that on top of my first ribbon. You guys can set like a water bottle or a soup can on top of that to kind of keep it steady if you need to. Again, and now I'm going to use this red and white polka dot ribbon. I got all of these ribbons actually at Michael's. No, I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby this season. And so anyway, so this is just a really great easy way to make a bow by just taking the ribbon and looping it over on itself and then stacking them together. And this is my no tools required bow. I've shared this with you guys before, but this is going to be this season. And for this season, I'm combining the peppermint with the kind of like cute little country gingham, or you could say check. And this is just a smaller one. Again, I'm just looping it over on itself. I did all of these 4 times to where there's 2 loops on each side when you pull that ribbon out. So now that I have everything cut and ready, I'm just going to find my center of my bow here. And then the next thing I like to do is take my scissors and add just a tiny notch with my scissors in each side of the ribbon. Now it's going to be really, really small. You don't even want to cut in through the center. You just want to add tiny notches so when you pull your ribbon loops out, they really can pull out really nice and full and pretty. The next thing I'm doing is I'm taking this pipe cleaner and I'm just going to pipe cleaner it together, trim that off, and then push that into my wreath. And I think I just took the evergreen branches again and crossed them over on the center part of my bow. And now you can see I'm taking my bow loops out and I kind of give them a twist. So you want to kind of pull and twist and really play with your bow to give it a nice, good fluffing. And so then look at how cute this looks. Oh my goodness, I think this looks just so stinking adorable already. I wasn't sure how I was going to like those ribbon combinations, and I'm actually really crushing on it. I think probably because the red and white palette is the same. And now I'm just going to take kind of some stray cut ribbons, and then again just taking those evergreen branches and crossing them over and kind of zhuzhing this little ribbon to the side. You guys can get so creative with this, honestly. Use whatever ribbons you love, use whatever signs you love, and just really have fun with it. You cannot mess this up, I promise you. Anybody can do this. You guys go for it. Do not be afraid of using a little bit of deco mesh and ribbons. The next thing I'm doing is I'm using some jumbo Dollar Tree ornaments, and I'm going to hot glue those and stick them into this wreath. And again, just get really super creative with it. Dollar Tree has some really pretty cute little ornaments out right now, and they're just really nice fillers. I also love their sweater ornaments. I used them quite a bit in last year's decor, and they're making a reappearance. I feel like the Merry Christmas from our gnome to yours is just kind of a cozy idea, and the cute little gnome. Gnomes are definitely all the rage this season, and I'm kind of here for it. I hadn't really started getting into gnomes about a couple years ago. I just think they're so cute. So I added a couple more ribbons and then a couple more little holiday baubles, and then a cute little gnome off here to the side. I couldn't resist. Again, this is also from the Dollar Tree. So many of these goodies are from the Dollar Tree. And if you guys make and sell these, this would be a fun one to make and sell. I think it's really cozy, really Christmassy, and it's very, I think it could go on anybody's door, and it would just make a happy little entrance to anybody's home. So I hope you guys are loving it and are totally inspired to get your ribbon on and your bowing on and all of that kind of fun stuff. For this next DIY, I'm going to take this scarf, and this is a Dollar Tree scarf, and I'm just going to take some really nice sharp scissors, and I'm just going to kind of cut it into pieces. I thought this would be a fun idea for creating a lighted kind of little garland here. So Dollar Tree is selling these garlands, and I just are selling these lights, and I just went ahead and grabbed a pack of the lights. So that's $1, and then the little scarf is another $1, and then I have another scarf off the side. It kind of is remnants from another project. So you guys just grab a couple Dollar Tree scarves, and you can really kind of shred them to make your little garlands, or you could just use an old flannel t-shirt, or kind of anything that you have on hand is what I use to make these. But these are really fun to make, and these are great for kiddos. You could do the scissoring part, or you could let them help do the scissoring part, and then all you have to do is tie little knots on your lights. And these are battery operated lights. I usually don't do them on lights that you plug into the wall, but I mean, you probably could. But I'm just tying them on super easy. I'm kind of going every other one with the little scarf and then the little red ribbon. I did add the red ribbon in. I got the red ribbon from Amazon, but I added that in to kind of give it a little bit of a poof and a pop of color here. So there's that, but you guys really have fun with it. Get creative, make these to suit whatever decor you're loving, and then they're going to be super adorable, just kind of hanging out, giving that little bit of holiday glow and holiday cheer. So here it is about midway done. Just lots of tying. This is a fun one to do where you just put on a show and you can just craft away. It does make a little bit of a mess with kind of all the remnants and the fabric and scissoring, but again, this would be an easy one to do with kiddos, grandkids, family, friends. You guys could just really get creative with it. And if you have fabric at home, I've done these short ones, and I've even done really long ones that you guys can do. And just, use what you have on hand. You don't even have to go buy scarves or ribbons or anything. I know a lot of you guys have some old clothes that you could kind of shred up and just make this cool little rag garland. I love them so much. I don't know. I've always loved these. I've just always thought they look really cute and kind of cozy country. Very fabulous and on a total budget for sure. And if you didn't have the lights, that would work okay too. You guys could use a coat hanger, tie those on to be kind of bendable, or you could just use a string. I've done that as well. Just get creative, have fun with it, and go for it. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how to make a super adorable little snowman plate. So I'm taking this snowman napkin and this ribbon roll, and I'm just using the ribbon roll to trace kind of the size of what the base of my plate is going to be. This napkin I actually got off of Amazon a couple years back. It's super cute. I believe it's a Mackenzie Childs one. But I just traced out my little snowman. You guys could really use any napkin on this. And then so what you'll need is a napkin and a clear plate and some Mod Podge and maybe just a dab of paint. And that's optional, but I'm going to cut this out very carefully because I do want to try to get the right size of the plate. And then we're going to Mod Podge this underneath the plate, and it's going to come out so cool. I know it can be expensive to have like really cute, designery holiday plates. So this is a really fun idea where you can just buy a pack of napkins and make your own designer plates. Sometimes I'll even find these clear plates at the thrift store. They also have them at Walmart and at Dollar Tree. So I'm adding a nice, good layer of Mod Podge here, and that's going to begin my little snowman goodness here. I'm just going to tap this down and smooth it down really nice. And then I did end up peeling off 2 of the layers of this napkin. I may have probably needed to leave one on there, but Mr. Snowman ended up being really super cute. And so then I'm just going to give him a little bit of a dab up with the Mod Podge. I don't want him lifting up off of there. We can't have any flying Frosties. So here's what it would look like if you just left the snowman, and that's super cute. If you want to use it for decor purposes, it's also fun to take some white paint and kind of zhuzh it up and make it like a little bit more of a snowy effect. And then if you put white paint back behind your napkin, that will make your character or whatever you're using on your plate kind of pop a little bit more. So it kind of gives it like more of a backdrop. So you're going to want to be careful and not push too hard or let your Mod Podge dry all the way. That way you're not pulling your napkin up. I've done that before and it kind of stinks. And I did use 2 coats of my white paint. I got a little bit impatient due to videoing purposes, and I had a little spot on here. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to share with you guys how to make a super adorable little Dollar Tree pillow using a dish towel. So I'm going to take the dish towel and smooth it over and add a little double dabble of hot glue. So you're going to hot glue one end, another end, and then leave one end open. These are so fun and easy to make. They make great little throw pillows. And then I'm just going to take that, smooth it down again. You guys could also totally sew these. And then I'm going to add in my stuffing after I turn it inside out. So the trick too for me is to just kind of do it inside out and then right side out. So now it's right side out. Family is everything. I love these little Dollar Tree dish towels, and then you can give it a good stuff-a-duff. The next thing I wanted to do was add this cute little bow, so you can kind of see part of my dish towel is kind of off to the left a little bit, so I thought a cute little bow would kind of offset that. Hey, things aren't perfect over here in crafty land all the time. So anyway, I'm just hot gluing that to the front. I think this is going to be a cute little pillow. I love to set these pillows in and around the base of my Christmas tree and other fun places. And then I just added a cute little bow to the center. And as always, I ask that you guys comment and let me know what was your favorite DIY in this video and which one will you be recreating. I'm so excited to hear what everybody's up to. And how is the weather where you guys are at? So right now it's been really drizzly and it's really kind of warm during the day, but really chilly at night. So I definitely know those fall and winter weather, cooler temps are on the way. I love y'all and I thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget. I would love to also invite you guys to subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you punch that bell, it will update you every time I post a new video, and subscribing is totally free. I would love to have you guys join my fun little crafty community. Also, I have a Facebook page. It's Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook. I'll leave the link in the description box for you guys below, but I have a free little group page if you guys want to join that and post photos of your home decor and DIY projects. Don't forget to comment and also enter my $100 Hobby Lobby gift card giveaway. Also, if you guys need to catch up on the rest of my I Love Christmas series, I'm gonna link it for the place down below for you guys. And hey, listen, I just want to encourage you guys to keep up the good work crafting and decorating. I feel like it is so good for your heart and soul, so keep putting one foot in front of the other and crafting and decorating, and just keep putting one foot in front of the other no matter where you're at in life, because we're all going through something, right guys? So thank you guys again for being here. I cannot wait for our next video, and until then, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.